And then lastly, we have Nikola, which got absolutely crushed in after hours after the earnings report came out. And what is going on, guys? I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you are new to the channel, you definitely need to subscribe because we post daily and we are always covering great financial content. So there's been earnings coming out this week as a continuation of last week when a lot of big tech companies reported earnings, and this week is more consumer stocks. So there are going to be three stocks in particular we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Nikola, Disney, and Clorox. To start with, Disney absolutely destroyed it. They beat earnings. They actually made an adjusted profit per share somehow, which is amazing. It was primarily driven by Disney Plus because all the parks and everything were closed. We also got some huge news that is moving the stock as well, that Mulan, which was supposed to premiere in theaters months ago and has continuously been pushed back and back and back. Rather than airing in theaters, it is going to premiere on Disney Plus September 4th for a small fee, right, of $29.99. So essentially, I think what they're doing is they're saying, well, you would have gone to the theater to see this movie, so we're going to charge you essentially a premium to see it early, and then, once, after several months has passed, we're going to put it on Disney Plus for a free fee, your standard subscription. This is going to be really fascinating, I think, in the future, and it's kind of paved the way, and potentially what we see puts movie theaters out of business. I have no idea, but the reaction and how many people actually spend $30 is going to be really interesting. I personally think it's going to be a big success. They did come out and say that Black Widow is absolutely not going to be doing this. I think people are probably going to go see Black Widow a couple times, and I think that they may actually be losing money if they're forced to, post it on Disney Plus for $29.99 or something similar. So if they can avoid it at all costs, I think they're definitely going to avoid putting Black Widow up on the platform. Although this will be really interesting to see the consumer response. Next up is Clorox, and Clorox has been absolutely killing it from the start of the year because of the pandemic. Everybody has been going out and picking up on cleaning supplies. They came out in their earnings report and essentially said that they don't anticipate being able to fully stock the shelves with Clorox products to pre-pandemic levels until 2021. So that is great news for the stock. They did beat earnings, although the only thing that I would be concerned about, and I think a lot of analysts are getting concerned about to this point, is it's almost overbought. And now that we're kind of at a peak in the pandemic, everybody pretty much ran out at the beginning of the pandemic to Costco or Sam's or whatever and bought 2-3 things of Clorox. So it's not a product that you're constantly using. You're good for it for quite a while. A lot of people probably won't need to go back out and buy Clorox for 6 months to a year. So that has some analysts worried. I think if you want to buy now, you'll be all right. But personally, Clorox is a company that interests me, but I'm going to hold off until the latter parts of the year to take a look at this stock again, just because I think it's been severely overbought, and I think that kind of the growth that they've sustained and the earnings that they have to this point have been kind of inflated by the pandemic. And when we see the pandemic kind of go away, get a vaccine, things return back to normal, I do see their sales and revenue coming back down to normal levels. And then lastly, we have Nikola, which got absolutely crushed in after hours after the earnings report came out. And it is also down pre-market today, which is not a surprise. They posted a larger loss than expected per share. And then the CEO came out and started tweeting some pretty conflicting information. He was saying that the analysts had the share count wrong, which was impacting the earnings per share, and blah, 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 blah. And then he was trying to say that they had they actually had a net gain. And so I don't know what to make of that. And being a Nikola fan, it's a little concerning and disappointing to see kind of their performance and I guess lack of having things together on their first public earnings call. So I need to go listen to the whole earnings call, and I will definitely give you guys another update. But disappointing news coming from Nikola. I don't see them pushing below the $30 floor. I think that they've set that floor pretty firm. I'd be surprised if they go through that today or in the next couple months. The stock's probably going to hover around where it's at before Nikola World. And if they fail to deliver at Nikola World, then I think you could see it push below the $30. But if they deliver, I think you're going to see the stock return to kind of its recent levels, around $40, $50. So guys, that is a quick rundown for you this morning of some stocks to watch that are going to be moving in the market. And today in history, August 5th, 1914, the first electric traffic signal lights are installed in Cleveland, Ohio. That is super interesting. I had no idea, and I wonder what it would have been like before that. A lot of stop signs or a lot of wrecks. Who knows? Maybe the cars didn't even go fast enough. But I hope you enjoyed the video, the fun fact. And guys, if you haven't already, drop a like and a sub. That would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to get a nice following to where hopefully one day maybe we can do this every day for a living and pump out several videos a day. But thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow.